Alright. Think I did it. Womp. Actually, I'm going to move that over there. That way I can pull this up. Yeah. Oh. And I suppose I should play some sort of tunes or something. You're up early. Bold of you to assume that You know, I did take a nap. Hold on, I gotta fix a thingamabob. Don't worry, folks. I'm still here. Think we're good. Oh, actually, haha, before I continue, I also need to take my medicine. Or the new extruder for your printer. Dude! I'm sorry that the bucket's giving you some trouble. Ooh, yeah, I need medicine. Hold on. One second, guys. I had naturally wanted to stream earlier, but I was taking a nap. 12, 13, 14. Gotta take 14 units of this stuff. You can't wear my hat. My hat's on my head. Sitting on my head. The witchy little hat. Why is this so annoying? You are not the captain. Follow. I'm not even on camera. Haha. I'm a ghost. Just kidding. I just have to take my medicine, and taking it I cannot do on camera. It wouldn't be appreciated, you see. Cast fireball! God dang it. Matt, hello. Huey, hi. And wow. The chaos of Sage is here. Apologies, and thank you, team, for waiting. For I am now here. Need a sip of water. Cannot wait to go to the dentist. This speaks to us from the ethereal realm. It's very true. I can speak from the beyond. Isn't that crazy? You talk to your friend about level up, and he's not going. Aww, womp womp. It's alright, friend. It's alright. Perhaps this is just the start, you know? Where this year it's Vegas, and then next year, who knows? You know? Perhaps I'd be able to start traveling to a lot of different places. He did get invited, but turned down a bunch. Oh, dang. Wow. Okay, cool. I just want to be able to read chat. I don't get this. I don't know how this works. Why is it like this? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I'm like, why couldn't I scroll down? What the hey? Okay, I just want to be able to read chat. Why is it so hard? There we go. Cool beans. Oh gosh. Why am I so blind? Thank you for following. Thank you. Hi, beautiful. May I have a card, Enrique? It's been a while, friend. Of course, yes. You know what? Let's start with Enrique. I'm going to pull a card here. Okay. Love the hat. Thank you. Me too. Just remember to stay hydrated. There's lots of old running around to do behind the scenes and stuff. It's very true. That's why I got my big cup here of water. Ow. Enrique, we got 5 of Pentacles with the Empress underneath. Not Empress, I'm sorry. No, it is Empress, I'm right. Ow, sorry. Cold water hurts. I'm going to the dentist because I think it's still infected. Anyways, Enrique, 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is kind of like, how do I describe this? You feel left out, and it's because, like, in a way, you kind of put yourself out there. I'm not saying, like, it's your fault, you're doing this to yourself. No, it's, we all tend to do this. We tend to self-isolate in a way. We feel like we're not being understood by the people around us. We feel like we're not supported by the people around us. And sometimes it's true, right? Because that's where the 5 of Pentacles, that kind of, like, that grief kind of comes in. 5 of Pentacles. So you see these people are outside the church, and the church is nice and warm inside. They're expecting an invite, but they could also just go in the church. They don't need to be invited to be in the church. You know, that's kind of the point of the church. It's a safe space, much like this tavern. So you could either stand outside in the cold, cruel world of the tavern, or you could be inside this warm tavern, you know? It is your choice. Do not try to paint yourself the victim here. I'm sorry. And it happens, right? Because we get into this mode as well with me. Because then we have Empress. And this tells me that we need to start nurturing ourselves. We need to be our own mothers. And, you know, whatever the case it was with your mom, it's now time to be the mother you've always wanted. You know, for yourself and for the people around you. But the Empress is always about that feminine side, that nurturing side, that that understanding, that supporting, that emotionally regulates, you know? Okay, gosh. I'm terrible at keeping track, so y'all may have to just keep spamming the chat for me to see. I'm just gonna read off like the first person I see. Of course, when there's support towards the tavern, cough cough, wink wink, I'll bump you up in the list. Charles, hello there, Charles. Oh my gosh, Yoshi! Thank you, friend, for joining the team of the fan club. Yay! Don't set that. Okay, well, the tavern's now on fire. I hope you all okay for it being a little toasty. I know, actually, it is pretty cold out there in the human world, right? So we could use a little warmth here in the tavern. Thank you so much. Of course. Hi, Yoshi. Hi, friends. Okay, so Charles, I'll do you, and Charles, for you, friend. I have fun other cards. We're gonna do an oracle deck here. Now this one is called the Light by Rebecca Campbell, and I really love her decks. Rebecca, I can never take that name seriously. I always think of Catbug. Rebecca! Marry me! No! I am in love with another. Hello and love from Denver. Hi, Anna Brogo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we have? Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And you don't have to do it alone. I don't know why that always comes into my head. Soul Family. Let me see. I'm not used to using this deck just yet. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Soul Family. Let's see. Hey, I wrote this song. You guys can hear it on the streaming platform of your choice. Soul Family. So, Charles, call in your tribe. It is time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order to find them, in order for them to find you and you to recognize them, it is important that you don't stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people such as therapists, coach, mentors, healers. Tune into what kind of support you need now. Call in your support team. Take a break. Life's work's not a season. Get off the treadmill. You sound like me, Charles. We've been working a little bit too hard. And I don't know if you noticed, but have you ever noticed that when you start to work really, really hard and you feel like, no, if I keep grinding, if I just keep pushing, if I could just keep going, right? Because we had this mentality where we feel like the diamond's on the other side. We just gotta keep digging that tunnel, right? Forgetting to drink water. My mouth is actually going really, really dry right now.
That's what I call a happy ending. This is where we go.
Charles, we need to take care of ourselves and learn how to take a break. It's not a bad thing. We are allowed to rest. There's no rush, Charles. I don't care where in life you are at. There is no rush. Okay. Take it one day at a time. One step at a time. You know, that one song? Okay. I like a card to Huey. Did you make the hat? I bought the hat. Just
you officially need a lot of pizza,
right?
Fast.
At Hot
Nice
Topic. And then I went to
meals,
raves, and then my hat exploded into rave culture. So it's been great. I can't wait to go back to raves this year. In fact, for my 30th birthday, I'm gonna be going to the Gorge. If you guys want to help support a girl's dream to rave in the forest, I have an Amazon wish list to help me buy some stuff so I can have a good time. Because I really do want to camp. So I do have a nice tent,
It's all peach and roses.
and
The new
and
juicy
I
fragrance,
you know, I
Uncle.
just gotta buy a couple more things before. But it's okay. We got time. We got time. That's in the summertime. We're still in winter. It's about to be spring. So Huey. You know what? I'm gonna do another light card because I really like reading that card. That was cool. I'm gonna do this one. Yoshi, thank you so much for the gift. The Sage of Chaos, huh? Indeed, it is me. It is I. I can't speak. The chaos of the sages. I also really need to post my songs. I've been writing new songs, and I have at least 2 finished, so I should at least just post those 2. Huey, this is gonna be for you, friend. Let's see here. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Deep replenishment. Retreat. Rest. Be out. Look at that. Another resting underneath there. But this one, transformation. Let's see. Alright. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago, or who you will be soon. You are the in-between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work you are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It's time to be released of old ways of being that have kept you in fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment. They loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna of the African goddess Oshun. Oh my gosh, she's great. You should read some of her stories. In fact, I'll share one with you. Oshun influences this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. Oshun represents the underground and all that has been cast aside, and Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. The rethreading is happening, healing in the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to review your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise, and getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. One of my favorite stories of Oshun that I feel like I relate to. Her story, I believe, if I'm just cutting it real short, she came to Earth to help create the planet, right? Along with her brothers, and I forgot how many they were. But they all basically kind of like worked together and kept her out. And she kind of got all like huffy puffy, like, what the heck, I'm a part of this too. Also, thank you for the gift. Thank you. But yeah, so things were working, but it wasn't like the best. And they were like, why? What's wrong? And then they realized they need Oshun. And so the father, he found out, and he's like, how dare you cast aside Oshun? How dare you leave out your sister? She is a part of this too. She is just as qualified as all of you. And so they're like, okay, sorry. And then they included her, and I think she kind of represents like the water, the flowing, the weather, and I forgot what else. There was a lot to Oshun that I really like. So I highly recommend maybe just reading a couple of stories of her. But it seems like at the moment, right, where that in between, where I don't know if you ever watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, where she kind of handles the chaos, and that point of the movie where she's no longer running from it, right? Where Wayman's like, do you want to just sit there and just like let it kill you and consume you, or do you want to do something about it? And she's, Evelyn's like, I just want to sit here. So you're kind of like a little bit in that moment where you're making that decision of finally catching a breath, but also kind of like, I really don't want to do this. The transformation, it's okay It's okay. Allow yourself to have the graceful period of healing. When you've been coming out of survival mode, people, I cannot stress this enough. You need to rest your body. Your nervous system has been fried from being in that survival mode. You are not built to be in survival mode 24/7. Okay? Sorry, I am totally not reading comments. Okay. Let me try and catch up. Hi, Melissa from New Zealand. That's crazy. Hi. I want to visit New Zealand one day. That is on my bucket list. Mainly because of Lord of the Rings. Of course, naturally, who doesn't want to go to New Zealand for Lord of the Rings, right? So, hi. That is so awesome. Good night, everyone. Off to Dreamland. Good night, Yoshi. Starting a nonprofit to change family court takes two movement. It takes two. Movement, education, and helping. Dude, that is so awesome. I am so oh, Jose Martinez, thank you with the compliments. I have been recently diagnosed with CPTSD, been healing a lot. Custody has brought a lot of trauma up. Huey, that's a lot. Because I for one have the same. So it's unfortunate that it happened, but you are now in this healing phase where now you can finally breathe. Also, another thing people don't realize, the way you breathe matters so much. If you breathe, you're encouraging the anxiety. Especially in females, we carry the stress here a lot, but a lot of people do carry stress here. Men tend to carry the stress on their hips. That's why you get this lower back pain or mid back pain. But mostly down here, men. And then up here, women. But it's not strictly, everybody gets it all over the place. So, I highly recommend you start breathing into the belly, folks. You want to put your hand on your belly. And when you breathe in, you want to feel that get fat. And when you push out, it goes flat. Breathe through belly. It'll change your life, I promise. That little thing, believe it or not, breathing, because we've just been so unaware, we've been so stuck in survival mode. Just try it for a week and then report back to me, and then you can tell me it's bullshit or not, okay? My fridge is running. Get the Better Me mental health app. It has breathing and meditation education. I've been trying to record my own meditation videos. I cannot take myself seriously. So I'm thinking of I'm gonna, I'll do my very darndest tootin' best to do those meditation videos for you guys, and then I'll have a separate one for those who want the chaotic meditation. Where we can laugh and meditate at the same time. Because yes, people, it is possible. Meditating doesn't mean you have to stay quiet the entire time. Meditation is all about awareness and focus. That's it. That's all it is. When you're driving, you're meditating. When you're brushing your teeth, you're meditating. When you're spacing out, that's meditation. Okay? Diaphragm. Yeah, diaphragm breathing. Learn that playing music. Me too. I was like, people don't naturally do that. Advantages of being a musician. Miss Sage. At this point it's been running. I ain't catching up to it. I don't know where that fridge is running to, but it can run. I'm kind of curious to see how far it'll go. Guess we'll find out. The adventures of the fridge. Maybe that'll be my next adventure. We'll just follow my fridge and see where it goes. I'll take a card. I summon a rocket warrior in defense mode. Weird look. Pretty cool, though. Weird opinion, but that's nice. Alright. Killa Melinda Manila. We're gonna do a tarot card for you, friend. Turbulous. Makes me think of the word tubular. Alright, friend. That is too much at once, guys. This works. 3 of Cups. With the Justice card underneath. Justice, if I remember correctly, is Libra, the balance, right? The scales. Libra is all about truth. That's right, seeking truth, speaking truth from authenticity. How long have you been on my journey? Since the day I was born. Haven't we all? We're always on a journey, folks. It starts the moment you make it here on Earth. But 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is about celebrating. 3 of Cups is about community. 3 of Cups is about having a reason to party, even if everything seems like you don't have a reason. 3 of Cups is about going to your community, going to your friends, your support system, and saying, you know what? Let's just party it up because we've been doing our Darton Tuna's best. Everything has been going the way it should. Even if things have been hitting the fan, it's supposed to, because the Justice card is coming here. As long as you are speaking your truth, as long as you've been honest to yourself and others, justice will be on your side, and then you'll have this reason to celebrate, friend. Can I get a pull, please? Good day. Hello there, Real Jamal. I'm not going to finish the rest of your name. Hello, Mega. Good morning, Miss Chaos Grim. Welcome back, friend. Matches up with what's going on at the gym family. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, celebrate your wins, dude. And I had a feeling it was going to have to do with your gym. And it's about your wins. You know, no matter how small. You know, why do we have to clock all the little negative things in life when we can easily clock the little wins in life? You know, riddle me this, people, huh? Why can we cry about gaining 3 pounds, but not celebrate when we lose those 3 pounds, or even lose a pound? You know, whatever. Celebrate those little wins. No matter what other people say, don't
which
care about
foundation
their
is good
judgment.
for a
They're not even part of
steamy
the life
situation?
anyways.
All right.
I'm going on a
10
hot
out of
pot date.
Thank
How's
you.
that?
Thank
Right
you.
there. And you are a
I love
shade
it too.
330 cool.
Our gym family has
Perfect
grown to 14
match.
people.
Okay,
We all
this
came
to
from
lock it
bad
all.
cosplay community. Proud of you guys, man. Kind of why I didn't
Everybody's
really get
actually
into the
steamy.
cosplay community.
Same.
I know
Get beauty
sometimes
from people who get beauty.
it can
Only
get
at
quite
Sephora.
toxic, and I just didn't really want to
This
deal
is
with
something that I've been dreaming about.
fighting a group of people.
I want to be a singer.
So,
I believe
here I am doing my own thing now.
Being here
You
just
seem
means
so
the
cool,
entire
Mega
world to me.
Twinkle.
You were
Whoa,
born
you
to
seem
sing.
so cool with the name like Mega Twinkle. That is awesome,
These
and
eyes.
thank you.
These eyes?
Real Jamal. Okay,
They take
I'm
it all in.
gonna
They
pull a
find
card for you,
things.
and I'm gonna do another
Most of the
oracle
time,
deck.
they wing.
This one's a blessing
Occasionally
card.
correct.
I like to call these.
These eyes deserve
What
better
kind of
care.
blessing
the
be
best
on its way to you?
That's why I
Because,
take them
you know,
here.
A place
sometimes
that's all
in
about
life,
better.
Better care.
We
That doesn't
need
break
to
the
know.
bank.
With a team of
Is
doctors
there a
and
blessing?
associates.
Is
believe
there
every
like
single eye
a silver
deserves
lining to
Get better
this?
care. It works with
And
your
I
insurance.
like to remind folks that
America's
yes,
Best.
there is. There always
Can't believe
is.
you got a glass
No
bottom
such
floor.
thing as a
Oh, fish.
coinkadink. Jamaican, the real Jamaican. Oh, see, I'm blind. I'm so sorry. Apologies. Real Jamaican. Real Jamaican. My bad. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. And we're well of these. And a blessing on your day, number 5. I'm a life path 5. Thank you for following, Ravina. Thank you. Okay, what number was this? 29. Hey, that's my age. Wow. Look at, see, there is no coinkadinks. I might have to get more water. Sheesh. Aw, thank you, Spicy Tickles, Mega Twinkle. Thank you guys. Wow. Wow, look at all the new followers. Alright, number 29. A blessing to help you through conflict. that must be faced with courage and compassion for all involved. Battles in our lives are not always the way we have been seeing them depicted in movies and TV shows. They may not be a fight or a confrontation or the clash of swords swinging. Most of us do not want the battle. We want peace and to talk and parlay away through the differences and difficulties within our lives. Many times may we walk away knowing that the battle will bring more damage than we can face, and at other times we must walk through the fires of the confrontation and go into a battle we did not want but which can no longer be avoided. So this is a blessing for those to face a battle they wish was not theirs to fight, but has become clear that they have no choice but to confront, to bring out their arms and to fight. It may be with law, it may be with wits, it may be through speaking your truth, and it may be refusing to accept what another has determined is enough for you. It may be with a challenge or a condition or an injustice or cruelty. Whatever the nature for the battle before you, accept now this blessing upon you for your courage, for your reluctance to bring aggression into the world, for your refusal to run, for your determination to see this through, and for the belief you now have in yourself and whatever cause it is that now stand up for. For your warrior's heart, which is blessed with courage and strength, with the feeling of the fear, yet the ability to stand your ground, for the swinging of the sword and the raising of the shield, for the quiet and the chaos that you will find, and for the sacrifice you will make in order to see this through. You are blessed. You are a warrior spirit rising, and it is blessed, for you are no aggressor or foolish conqueror. You are a soul who will no longer run for what stands between you and the rest of your beautiful life. That is, I love that. And I love that the song came on. Just sway with me, hold me tight. I love this song. My best friend wrote this song. Bring love into the situation, and I know that sounds really hard, but there's a reason why they say love thy enemy. And even if they're not your enemy, just coming from that perspective is difficult. Love, right? No matter what it is, that compassion, that I'm not here to prove a point that I'm right, because I get that. We're not here to say you're right or wrong. We're here to just live and respect each other. We don't always have to understand the things we believe in, right? But we can respect each other at least. And whatever it is, I feel like there's like someone that really comes to mind that you've been trying really hard to communicate, really trying to bridge that gap. But no matter what happens, you know, you're gonna have a good day. And I feel like just from the look of this fairy, you know, I feel like there's going to be some sort of relief. I feel like you're gonna have some sort of answer to this situation. So it'll work out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Okay. General read for a specific person. That was for you, friend. That was for you. This is hitting. That was for you. May I have a card? Yes, Grim. Of course. I'll do a tarot for you, Grim. All right. This one's for Grim. The Grim Reaper. I don't think people understand how difficult a job is, like being the Grim Reaper. Mad respect to Grim Reapers. That's a job I've probably done once before, and I don't think I want to do it again. We have the Tower card with the Knight of Swords underneath. First thing I'm hearing is don't be impulsive. Whatever it is that you were thinking of doing, stop! Let's think about it. Thank you for following. It isn't easy. It's not. It's not. I don't think I'd go back to that kind of job. You know what? I did it. I lived it, experienced it. I wouldn't go back. So Grim, the Tower card, it looks a bit chaotic. But it's the kind of chaos where we needed the shakeup. As in, okay, for me, for example, it's getting fired from your comfy cozy job because your comfy cozy job was no longer a job that was good for your mental health, and it was taking more than it was worth. and you kept talking mad crap to the universe saying, if I was given the chance to work for myself, I could totally do it. I could totally live on my own. And I didn't make the move, and so what happened? The tower card came in and said, fine, if you don't want to make the move, we'll make the move for you. So this is kind of what's happening. This chaoticness, it could be losing a job, finances kind of just going down the drain, relationships ending, losing a friend, losing somebody. It's something that shakes up your world. In a spiritual sense, it could be you have this realization like, oh my gosh, my parents are narcissists, or oh my gosh, my childhood was more traumatic than I thought. So now I have this new thing to deal with. It's the idea of whatever it is that you've been building on, this belief of, yeah, this is exactly what I want. And the universe tests you and said, are you sure that's what you want? And it knocks it down, because the truth is that is not what you want. And that is okay, because the great thing about the tower card is once that tower goes down, now you have the option to rebuild that tower with a stronger foundation, building it back up of saying, actually, yeah, this is why I believe in this thing, or this is why I want this thing. And now you have a more solid foundation, a stronger belief, than just like, I think I like this, and you're just putting bricks together and you're like, that, I think that's a brick, I just want to rush making my tower so that I have one. And that's not the point, man. You gotta build your tower to be nice and sturdy, nice and strong and tall. And the Knight of Swords here, right? We don't be so impulsive to try and rebuild it back up. You could also, maybe the ground wasn't great, maybe you gotta move your tower over there, you know? Have you considered that? But I know you can be a little impatient. That's what this is. It's one of the faster of the knights. In fact, no, I think he's like the second fastest. But Knight of Swords, he does bring a message that whatever it is that you are wanting, and thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Oh, thank you, Flower. Hi, thank you for following. Welcome everyone to the Serentipsy Tavern. I'll get to your comments real quick. Let me finish this reading for Grim. But yeah, Knight of Swords. Don't be so impulsive. It's okay. Things are gonna move quicker than you have hope. You just have to let it happen, right? Don't be so stuck on whatever this is. Don't be so stuck on shoulda, coulda, woulda. Man, I should have done this. I could have done this. And man, don't be caught up on that. Keep moving forward, as the movie Meet the Robinsons would say. It's okay. It's okay to keep moving forward, you know? It's okay. Allow yourself to grieve that loss, you know? Again, people, we got to have a moment to be there and be present with our emotions before we move on, because then you're gonna keep bleeding into the things that you like, and it's not gonna be great. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, wow, Luke, thank you for the heart me. Arigato. All part of the fan club. Thank you as always, Miss Chaos. Of course, Grim, I know your job can be rather grim. Teehee. I'm always happy to provide any sort of guidance. Jack Garland sent me to say chaos. Chaos. Thank you. Serentipsy Tavern Rebellion. We need more hats. Actually, I was planning on actually buying a couple of similar hats of mine and decorating them equally as mine and selling them to you guys. I'm thinking of doing little themes, like maybe for one of them I'll do a bunch of like mushrooms. And for another one, I also found out that like this material specifically for the hat, I can felt on it, so I could actually do little cute designs on them. So like another one I thought about doing like a moon and stars, and I think it'd be really cute. Hi, we'll work out with David. Hello, nurse. I'll be first buyer. Sign me up. Okay. Well, now that I have some funds, I'm gonna see
Your daughter
how
invited
many
a friend
hats
for
I
dinner.
can order.
Then the neighbors decide
And
to
then I'm
stop
gonna
by. You
Decorating
officially
it
need
shouldn't be
a
too
lot of
hard.
pizza.
I know I have the filter.
Fast.
Oh no, my needle broke, so
No
I need to buy a
sweat.
new needle.
DoorDash brings the local heat
It's okay,
in a
I'll
heartbeat
figure it out.
and sends everybody
So there's a
home
few
happy.
people who were asking for readings. Let me scroll up here and
Last minute meals made easy.
I'm not even sure who else is. Who's in the chat right now and would like one card? Just speak now, forever hold your peace. I don't answer specific questions. See, the Sage of Chaos, I work with chaos magic, I work with the chaos energy.
Peach
Therefore,
on repeat. It's
I'm
all peach
answering
and
questions
roses.
that
The new
your
juicy
guides
fragrance.
want to
Lancome.
tell you in this current moment in time, something that'll help you in this present time. It could be related to what you're thinking about, or it could be something else. Just letting you know. And whoever's reading I do next, I'm going to get water right after. Hey, it's Harley. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna do my oracle deck here. This one's my light oracle by Rebecca Campbell. She's awesome. I've got a few of her decks actually. She's great. Highly recommend if you want to get an oracle deck. Love her deck. I would be interesting. Everything Enclave is am I reading that right? I like one. Thursday. All right, guys. I'll do my best to remember y'all. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. All right. Hey, it's Harley. Awakening, energetic upgrades, new way of being, integration. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Patricia. Thank you. You're already doing it. You already doing it, man. You know, if you had any doubts if you're going the wrong way, you're not. You are doing everything right. You are doing from the best of your ability. You're keeping yourself on track. You on track for the life you want. Can I find this card, please? Why is there so many? Did I pass it already? Question mark? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do not question things so much. You're on the right track. What did I just say? You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. You're closer than you think. You're exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at a perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom with every new day. A new brick is being laid. You have come a long way. The foundations are steady. Now is all you needed for you is to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought thinks you should be moving faster enters your head, that is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water down your own garden, knowing that your time will bloom and will come soon. You don't gotta worry about it. Don't trip, potato chip. Put on a mask. May I have? Yes. Well, I'm gonna go shower and get ready for the gym. Have a wonderful rest of stream. Thank you, dude. And you have a wonderful time at the gym. I bless your gym routines, and I bless your gym family. I'm gonna get myself some water. If you guys have stuck around for reading, I'll do a reading for you. But the sage needs hydration, and probably you too. So, all of you, drink water. I am back. Love your outfit, by the way. Aw, thank you. Arigato gozaimasu yo. Spring water from me. Eternal is my go-to. Yeah, I just have a natural spring running through my house. That's how I get my water. I just have to go upstairs to the spring to get the water. One day, that'd be cool. Hydration is important, that's for sure. 100%. 100%. This person gets it. Okay. Whew. One card per traveler. Who is next on my list? Please speak out if you would like a reading. Normally, old rules, because it helps me keep track. Type the letter T in the chat if you would like a reading. That way I can see the letter T, read your name, and do the reading. T, there we go. So I'll do my best to go in order here. We'll do flower, put on a mask, everything clave, everything in clave. Okay. Flower, mask, everything is how I'm gonna try to remember that. Flower Thursday mask everything. Flower Thursday mask everything. Flower Thursday mask everything. What a funny combo there. Okay. Flower. I'm gonna go with light because it has flowers on it. Flower. This is an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. Oracle decks are special because they're made by anybody who puts their intention. And funny enough, someone from the tavern who's a regular, they made an oracle deck for me. And I can't believe it. They recently had finished it, and I am in love with my oracle deck. It's got my witchy hat on the back of the cards. I'm editing them right now on a PDF file so that I can get them printed at like Staples on a cardstock so that I can make my own deck. Like a physical one. So it's so exciting. We're gonna go with that one. I like this blue one. Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Ooh. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Sounds like you have quite the spirit team. Mintakan. Okay, let's see. Oh, right to it. Perfect. Alright, flower, just like a song. Tasty water. Mintakans are a soul group who originate on the planets in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original lightworkers. The Mintakans' home planet is thought to have been a water world, with water so pure you could see through it for miles. For this reason, the Mintakans feel most at peace and home when they're around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and enlighten all beings. Many Mintakans have an odd longing for home and struggle with the feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planets no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you're a Mintakan or a longing for a sense of belonging, and a root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on Earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now, to choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. Ooh, it says repeat after me. And it also says to put your hand on your heart. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. I, too, am very familiar with that feeling of not belonging. There's a home. You feel weird, you feel odd. Something's just, you don't click naturally, you know? And in a way, I kind of like how they wrote that in Steven Universe for Pearl. How she longs to go back to Homeworld, and she's on Earth, and she was just so obsessed with taking Steven up in space and to travel the stars, and she was like, oh, Steven, if you could just see the galaxies that I've seen, the planets that I've discovered, you know, that longing, that feeling, but she's like, well, I'm stuck on Earth with you. You know? Flower Thursday. I'm gonna do a tarot card for Thursday. Love it. Unnatural. Thank you for following. Hi there, friend. Thursday. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords. Interesting. Thank you for following. Thursday. Ah. So, okay. Keywords for both these cards. 9 of Swords. Not 9 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about being financially abundant. Being abundant and secure in a way where you feel like, yeah, I'm supported. I feel pretty alright. I feel like things are blooming. But the 5 of Swords underneath, a common word is like conflict, or having the last laugh, or having the last say. You know, see this person, he's carrying all this, he's got like 2 swords, everyone's dropping their swords and walking away because they're like, man, F this, because this person just has to have the last word. They have to be right. So I feel I'm getting this vibe of like what is it that you're struggling to communicate with? It could be with someone, it could be with like your coworkers, it could be with family members, it could, like, whatever it is. There's this like wanting to communicate something, wanting to like share a point, but someone's just like, it's falling on deaf ears, and you're just kind of like, I really want to support them, I really want to be there, but yeah, it's something about like, I just like, I'm capable to give, but maybe they're not willing to give either. Like, it's we need this balance, because that's the point of this card too. It's like this balance of give and take, this being able to receive and also give, because you're someone that is compassionate, you're someone that's reliable, you are someone that people can depend on, you're someone that's like, you know, you're the kind of friend that is like, I'm hungry and I really want to go eat here, and your friends could be like, I don't really have the money, and you're like, that's not the point. Are you hungry? Because I asked if you're hungry, and I said that I'm hungry, and if you're hungry, then I'll go pay for it right now. And they're like, oh, I feel bad. You're like, I don't care. I have the means to do so. You are someone that just likes to give and receive. But I feel like this receiving end, right? We're just
pumping moisture.
There's like a disconnect to something.
It's more than the shade. It's who's wearing it.
There's just, you see this person like weighing the bag. He looks like he's just crying. He's like, I'm so done. I'm so over this. Like, you're trying so hard. Okay. Victoria Josh. I'm gonna move on to the next person. Who was it that I said? It was Flower Thursday, mask and everything. Mask and everything. Mask and everything. Okay. Thank you. Of course. Mask. I'm going to do a blessing card for you, Mask. I want to see what sort of blessing is making its way towards you. You know, we could always use the good news, right? This is, I call it the good news bears. Swifty. Victoria. So hey friends. For those who are joining in, if you would like a 1-card free reading, I don't answer questions. I ask your guides what it is that needs to be shared with you, and that is what I share. It could be related to your question, it could not be. But all I ask, if you would like a free reading, it's 1 card, you type the letter T. If you would like more cards, well, go to my Ko-fi page, there is a way to support. Much appreciated. But one free card for travelers. More tea. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. You're gonna be after everything. So right now, I'm doing mask. Then I'll pull a card for everything, and then I'll do morgue shadow. Put on my. Oh, you said a pop. Thank you. Thank you. And a heart puff. Oh, thank you. Okay, so mask. Right. A blessing on a home. Oh, look at all this talk of a home. These last two cards. It's great. What number was it? 10. And that's a 1 in numerology, a beginning. It's perfect. Okay. May the walls of your home hold strong against the influences of the world outside. Within the walls and beneath the sheltering roof of your home may you find privacy and comfort and freedom to be who you are when all about you falls away and there's no more eyes to watch you. May you have comfort, good food, nourishing rest, healing quiet, true friends who come and go in ways that bring you both joy and companionship. May you offer hospitality freely, gladly, and may the blessings you offer be returned in opening homes to you to return. May the borders of your home be protected and guarded by angels, and within its spaces may there be a place for intimacy, connection, friendships, privacy, conversations, calm, the roar of laughter, and soft falls of tears in the quiet space of hope. May your life take shape within your home, and may there be births and deaths. Come, let them come, kind ones. Let them home to create become the very essence of what home can be, and may it be in return to offer you, your body, your soul, the most nourishing of spaces between worlds. Oh, this blessing of home. Blessing for good work. And it's cute that this song was just playing while I was reading that, because the song that just finished playing, I wrote it. I named it Stitches after my cat that passed away last year. And when I had finished writing that song, and I labeled it, I mixed it, and I was gonna post it, that's when she came home in her little wooden urn box thing. So if you've been feeling like, again, this belonging to home, this feeling like my home is not really my space, but you're about to get that. And it's because you created it, and it's your space, and it's gonna be wonderful, and it's gonna be everything you could ever hope for. And we're speaking of everything, we're gonna go to everything with the light worker cards. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. And then after everything would be morgue. Grim nothing. Look, we got another Grim. So Grim, anybody who's joining, if you would like one card free reading, I don't answer any personal questions. If you would like a personal reading, on the other hand, I do offer those on my Ko-fi page. If you would like a one free card, type the letter T in the chat. And I ask your guides what it is that you could hear at this current moment that'll help you push forward. It could be related to your question, it could not. But it will definitely be something you need to hear right now. So this is for everything. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Very powerful question. Thank you for following. And no, I am not single. I don't think I'll ever be, ever again. And so I'd suggest you kindly look elsewhere. Asmodeus, wow. Whoa. Hey there. Okay, Grim and Asmodeus. Cool. I'll add you guys to my mental. Can I actually? I can pull up notes. I'm so silly sage. Notes. Continue. This is. You're making this more difficult than it should. Where's my quick notes? Notes. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna move this. Can I move this, please? Hello? Whoops. There we are. I'm gonna do Grim Nothing. Asmodeus. Sweet Casper. Whoa! Now we got Casper in the chat. So those who are just joining, if you would like a free one-card reading, you type the letter T in the chat. I ask your guides to speak to my guide, to then speak to me, to let me know what it is that you need to hear at this current time. It could be related to something that you wanted to ask, could be not. But all I know is if you type the letter T, I'll pull one card for you. Nello! And then we'll do Nello. So I have 3 people after everything. And everything, trust your path. Okay. Let's see if I could find this. There it is. The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply facing your true north, to take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver, don't doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world, everything without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look on how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out if they are Things are not going to work out the way you are planning, but if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path. Let your soul lead the way. If you knew you would be supported no matter what would you do? That's such a powerful question. A question I had to ask myself a couple years ago. And it's a tough question. But it's also one that you could easily answer, but you're just you're shying away from it. You're just like, I don't know. And it's, do it. I love the song, Tell Me What to Do. Play. That's what you need to do. Literally, it says play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Welcome to the Serentipsy Tavern. We don't take seriousness here. Life isn't that serious, man. We're on a floating rock. We're not meant to work 9 to 5s. We're not meant to be in an office slaving away, wasting your years until you retire to play. No. Nonsense. No. If you were supported right now, what would you do, everything? Did I get lost? No, you're in the right spot. Don't. Just take a seat. Have a drink. Drink some water, everyone. Very important. Okay, next. Grim Nothing. I hope Grim Nothing, you're still in the chat here, friend. La 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 la. I mean, my place after everything. Oh gosh. Morgue. I remember reading your name and I forgot. Did you disappear and now you're back? Hello, Life Guardian! The man of the hour. Welcome back, friend. Aw, thank you for the heart me's. Trying to quit drinking alcohol. Any luck? You have my blessing, sir. Your wish has been granted. Alcohol no more. Alcohol be gone. Boom bam. You switch from mental list to note list. Yeah, because now I got more folks in the chat. There's no way my brain can handle all of that. I was last name before the switch. Okay, So I'm going to read out the names here. If you're not in the chat, I'm not doing your reading, because why would I do your reading if you're not here? So I have Grim Nothing, Asmodeus, Nello. I'm going to do Morg now, because Morg is totally talking in the chat right now. Thank you for the rose, Grim Nothing. Cool. So then I'm gonna do Morg, and then I'm gonna do Grim Nothing, and then I'll see if the other two are still here. So Morg. We're gonna do a blessing card for Morg, and then Grim Nothing. I think for Grim Nothing we're gonna do a tarot. We have a blessing on your love, a blessing on growing older. Underneath, the blessing on your love, number 17. What a very, very pretty man.
My daughter's in
Alright,
ballet.
number 17,
And you need to set a bun.
which
and
in
you don't know what
numerology,
set means.
7
Exactly.
plus 1 would be
This'll
8,
keep her hair
and
sweet.
8 is infinite
This'll keep her cute.
possibilities. A
Get
blessing
beauty
on the
from people who
discovery of the
get
affinity of
beauty.
one soul
Only
but
at
for
Sephora.
another. May the fragile beginnings of love between you bring to life qualities within you that your soul's true calling. May the sweetness and the taste of the lips that kiss yours be matched by the kindness and patience you find for each other. May the darker times that beset all companions of the heart teach you what to hold on to and what to open your hands to easily let go of. May the embrace of each other's arms become a sanctuary from the world, yet not keep you from it. Instead, may this love send you back to the world restored, whole, eager for knowing of it. And when you return to each other, may there be space for both to share and learn of what shaped you that day. Let passion be long-lived. Let your spirit's flame be both tended and stoked by another. May you find a friend of the soul, a bringer of laughter, and the light of the times where shadows gather and fall. If you should leave one before another or choose to go, let it be without lies or mistrust. Let it be a natural order of things, that your love burned brief and bright. But if it was right for this love to endure into the years far beyond, let it be good and enriching, and solace itself for your years as an elder. Let this love be your light, may it guide you well, warm you always, and help you see more clearly. You know what I'm getting here? I feel like perhaps there's this part of you that's been longing. You're just like, I know there's someone out there. There's someone that fits the puzzle piece. And maybe you've gotten close, and maybe you're starting to lose hope, but don't. In fact, the fact that, like, a blessing and growing older, you're having this desire of having, I want to fall in love, get married, have a family. I want to grow old with this person. Like, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, it's going to happen if you let it happen. Love, you don't chase love. Love finds you. It's true. Let love happen. You don't have to force it. You don't have to encourage it. You don't have to do anything. It'll just happen. And I like to think of, I think the movie's called The Holiday with Jack Black. He's got this really cute line in the movie, and it's like, because he kind of works on set with movies, with directors and stuff, and he's like, you know what I love about romantic and rom-com movies is the meet cute. And the meet cute is the part of the movie where the characters meet for the first time. And it's cute, It could be like they bump into the bar, or the guy hits on her in the bar, or it could be they meet at a park. It could be like she fell and he caught her, Think about what your meet cute would be. And then what if I told you that the universe has something planned even better, and you have no idea? You just have to let it happen, all right? Let the universe surprise you, friend. Oh no! Let me know if you guys heard any of that. I'm so sorry. Let me know if I need to repeat anything and what the last thing you guys heard. Mike is better. Okay, we did. Okay. I'm freaking out. Alright, Grim Nothing. I guess got the message, team. Got the message. Okay, thank you, Kyle, for the gift. It's only been like 10 seconds. It's good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, Grim Nothing. 8 of Swords. So, aw, thank you. Thank you for following. I appreciate it, guys. 8 of Swords. Swords. I'm gonna start there. So that way when you start, going into other people's readings, I like to educate people. So, swords represents air. Air represents the mentality, the way we think, the way we communicate, the way we speak, think of like the respiratory system. It's air. So, you see this young woman here? I'm sure you can see her quite well. She is all tied up, but she's got 8 swords around her. She's also blindfolded. So she doesn't exactly realize that there's 8 swords around her. She's all tied up. She's also blindfolded. She doesn't know that she could just reach out, grab the sword, cut herself free. And that's kind of the point of this card. You may feel trapped and stuck like her. You may feel like there's no way out. You feel like I've done everything I possibly could. You're thinking about it. You're overthinking about it. You've been coming at it from different angles. Oh my gosh, my eye. What is up with my eye? Has your eye been itchy or something? Have you been maybe migraines? Maybe there's like something in your eye. You know what? Because that's what it is. You are blind to the solution at the moment because you can get out of this situation. If you just pull the blindfold down, if you get this thing out of your eye, you'll see that you can cut yourself free, that there is a solution. There is a way out. You can free yourself. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. And then we have the Lovers underneath. The Lovers is all about balance, and it's represented through Gemini. So if you think about Gemini is also an air sign, double air sign. You might be an air sign. But the Lovers is about balance, making that choice to bring balance to the situation. Lovers is about give and take. It's also balance within yourself. Maybe this could be internal. Maybe you've just been beating the dead horse a little bit too much. Like, it's time to ease off. It's time to rethink about how you're thinking about the situation. The Lovers is also about relationships, relationship to yourself, relationship to the people around you. How is your inner voice compared to how you speak to your friends and family? Are they the same? Are you too harsh and too critical on yourself, and that's why you're keeping yourself stuck? Are you self-defeated? Are you self-sabotaging? Are you convincing yourself you can't do this because of X, Y, and Z? Because the truth is you can. The swords are right there for you to just reach. All you gotta do is reach. You can. You can do this. You can. Okay? Okay, friend? Okay, Grim? Osmodius, let me know if you are still here. Nello, if you are still here. Life Guardian, I know you're always here, friend. And for everyone else, type the letter T, and I shall get you 1 free card, Traveler. Asmodeus, you are still here, so we're gonna do a light card for you, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, Grim, of course, and thank you for stopping by the tavern. Hello, Michael. Demons typing to me in search bar results told me they love me and that you can't buy time. I mean, yeah, if you can buy time, that I feel like everybody would surely invest that. I don't think time would be moving forward, actually, if everybody can buy time. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Asmodeus, which is funny, speaking of demons. Asmodeus is in the chat. Let's see. Soul family. There it is. I just saw it. I saw it. It was right there. Call in your tribe. It is time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for them to find you and recognize you when you do, it is important that you don't stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you have already found them, then you're being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people such as therapists, coach, mentors, healers. Tune into what kind of support you need now. So I've been curious about, like, man, I don't know if people feel the same way. Well, you're at the Serentipsy Tavern, sir. Ma'am. Sir, ma'am. Sir, ram rap. Sorry. But here, it seems like you and I are the same type of weird. And perhaps it's a sign for you to join the Discord. Just say. But but you may also have your support team already, and maybe you've been sort of questioning, like, are they, like, I feel like I can, and it feels like different. And this is your sign that you can't trust them. Like, whoever comes to mind right now that you've been thinking about, that's your support team. That's who's part of your team. And perhaps if you've been looking to expand it, well, this is the perfect place. This tavern is here for you and your friends. So invite them over. Let's all have fun. Next, Nella. I don't think Nella has responded once, so I'm going to move on to Life Guardian after. I don't have anyone in mind, but I don't mind joining your Discord. Well, there you go. Because this card plays both, right? If you haven't met them, that's the first part. If you haven't met them, this is not the time to dim your light. This is not the time to shy away. And it feels vulnerable, and it feels weird to put yourself out there. But that's how we recognize you. I popped up for a reason. This is your opportunity to be your authentic self. This is your chance to not dim your light. One thing I'd like to say is, like, you know, we always pray for miracles, but when we are given the opportunity, we shy away from them. Why? So now is not the time to shy away. Now is the perfect time to tell the world who you are. Perfect time. Alright, Life Guardian. Now is your turn. I'm going to do a tarot card for you, friend. And thank you for making that oracle deck, dude. That is so awesome of you. Like, you have no idea the gratitude I feel. Ooh, we got fire signs. Life Guardian. I don't remember if you're a fire sign. Thank you guys for following. Wow. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. How I'm glad to see you.
Comfortable.
Silly
and
girl
relaxed.
sweetness. Hi. I'm glad you're here at the tavern. I was just thinking about the tavern today. Thank you for your help. I don't expect you to remember. I remember your name. And I remember you were very sweet. That's why I was like, silly sweet girl. Aw. How does this work? Hi, Ivan.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Now that's what I
You
call
have
happy
my boyfriend's name. So I was like,
See,
boyfriend? How does this work? All you need to do is type the letter T if you would like a free reading, and you get one card. I have tarot and oracle. It's whatever the guides tell me. We ask your guides, talk to my guides, talk to me, and I talk to you. So, greetings, reader of cards. Hello there, big water. In fact, good call. Alright, Life Guardian. The Strength card. Number 5, 6, 7, 8. With the Queen of Wands underneath. So the Strength card, which is represented through Leo. If you know anything about Leos, the lion, right? Leos they care deeply of their self-expression. I am a fire sign. Well, look at that. Seek Jesus. He's right here. And his name is Yeshua, by the way. Let's be kind to his name. Anyways, Strength card. Represented through Leo, the fire sign. Leo is you know, they deeply care about self-expression. They deeply care about I wouldn't say it's like performative, but the way they come through the world, the way they show up for the world, they have good hair. But Leo is all about that inner passion, that inner fire. It is the sun, right? Because the planet, well, I know it's not really a planet, but in astrology, Leo is represented as the sun, and the sun is life. So Leo loves life. And when a Leo kind of dims their light, they shy away from that strength that they have. And that's why Leo is strength, because there's other ways to tame a lion. It's not always through physical brunt force, which, you know, part of it, sure. But you see how she's taming the lion in another way. She's not forcing the lion to be this way. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifts, Dominic. Oh, and user 300. Thank you for following. So, with the strength card, it's about how can you bring that inner strength. And I always sing this Steven Universe song. I can show you how to be strong in the real way. And I know that we can be strong in the real way. And I want to inspire you. I want to be your rock, and when I talk, it lights a fire in you. You know, that's the strength card as a whole. And with the Queen of Wands underneath, it's like you are a badass queen. You are a badass king. You know, you don't need to shy away from this power, this creativity. You have a very creative mind. You just proved it to me by creating 2 oracle decks for me. You don't need to doubt yourself. You don't need to question if you're worthy. You sit on a throne. Your intuition is on point for a reason, friend, okay? No need to self-doubt. No need to question if you're capable. No need to question if you're able. You are capable of achieving anything you desire, that your heart has a burning passion. Just like creating those oracle decks for me, man, I applaud you. Okay, and I caught up to my list. So now, if anybody else would like a reading, all you need to do is type the letter T in the chat. Your spirit guides will talk to my spirit guides, and I talk to you. That's how it works. Silly girl, yay! Okay, I'll do a reading for you. We'll do silly girl, and then energy boost complete. Thank you, McLovin. And life guardian. Aw, thank you. And then we're gonna add Dominic and Boopy T. And then oh wow, we got someone on TubeTube. Okay, and then I'm going to put TLBB74. Hi. All right, friends. Let's get to it. Silly girl. I'm gonna start with tarot. With silly girl. And I remember you popping in the tavern before. I don't remember the reading. As you can see, I do quite a handful. All right, we have Judgment with the 4 of Wands underneath. The Judgment card I always like to think of as the I'm no longer taking shit card. Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys. Oh, thank you. So yeah, Judgment is about dropping the mask, dropping that facade of keeping up, of people pleasing, of pleasing society norms, expectations. You're like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to be me now, and I'm going to show the world who I finally am, because the mask is now dropping. I'm not doing this anymore. And what was the bottom card? 4 of Wands, and that it is a great time to celebrate. I have to put the card because they're kind of sneaky, so I don't want to, get in trouble. So, with the 4 of Wands underneath, it is a time to celebrate. It's one of the party cards. There's a few party cards, and that's one of them. Specifically because on the card you could see there's people. They're like getting married. They got a castle. You see like everyone's like happy in the background. So it's kind of like this is a momentous time to celebrate. This is finally, you're finally speaking your truth. You're finally coming out as who you are. You're making no apologies for it. It's a bit scary, right? It's loud. You see the trumpets are blaring, right? Let me see if this card has anything else to say here. Against backdrop, snowy mountains, an angel blowing a giant trumpet with the flag rising above. Card represents resurrection, healing, good news, good luck, renewed love, reunion. You go above and beyond in your career and build your past efforts to achieve success. Emotionally, both parties are growing and emotionally stable. Yeah, it's like you're finally at that point where you're like, I'm done pretending, I'm done people pleasing, I'm done
Okay,
lying
you can stop
to
asking
myself.
for
That's
Reese's
the
Oreo
biggest
cups because we literally
biggest
made
message
Reese's
here.
Oreo cups.
All
And they
right,
taste
Dominic, I'm gonna do a blessing card for you, Dominic.
Sorry, amazing. That's probably why you asked for them in the first place,
As
huh?
a cosmic traveler, I must ask for a card if I may.
So
For reading, oh, Life Guardian, thank you, thank you.
I can't buy this.
Yes, if
wrong?
Hang on
anybody
there.
and any traveler
Actually,
would like a
you can.
one card free
Your
reading,
Empower
all I
investment
ask is
accounts
you
are
type the
designed for the
letter
long
T
haul,
in
and this
the
whole
chat.
off-whitish
It lets
cantaloupe
me
thingy
know,
is really
gives me
working
the
for you.
consent that I could do a reading for you. Thank you, of course, and thank you for stopping by the tavern again.
Get
A
good at
blessing
money,
for a
so you can
mother.
be a little
Dominic.
fat.
Interesting.
and power.
Interesting.
And is this just into the lens?
So I'm
Start
gonna
over.
highlight these two. A
Hi, how are you?
blessing
Do you need
for
insurance?
mother.
Well, we're halfway
Number
there insurance.
what?
And when it comes to
12.
helping
And
customers,
We will give it a
numerology,
shot.
We'll do one
so
plus two,
click,
That's my line.
which
You
is
just do that
3.
if you just want the line.
if you
Just,
click,
about
if you need a
humanity.
quote today.
here's a quote.
Let's
Lower your
see.
expectations. Know what I'm saying?
A blessing for a mother so that she
We're still recording,
knows
we're still
and
recording,
deeply
we're still recording.
understands the
Doesn't matter,
sacred,
they just
challenging path she
split-
walks
they'll
and
just take that
appreciates
stuff-
that
that
she
part of it
states
out.
and rights of
That's
motherhood
just- they just cut
involved
that out.
just as her child will grow and change into her own true self. To birth the child within, birth the child into the world through the cauldron of the womb, and feed the babe of the breast, and yet to learn to let it go. That is the test and quest of the motherhood. You are and its initiate, for within motherhood are great paradoxes and contradictions. To be a mother is to be once yourself and another. To be a mother is a yearning for the well-being for another, dearest in all the world, yet imperfect and growing, and the wild and unknowable. How is it that a mother can carry the yearning, the care, the delight, the love, the intimacy, and the purity of motherhood, the sheer hard work of it, and feeding and cleaning of the young, and within all of this, the desire to give birth again to the self who you're becoming through this great initiation? To be a mother is to be deeply your own true self and yet selfless, to love another deeply and open up to another room and another and another and another within your heart. To be a mother is to see the world's children and babes as your own. It is to be primal, prehistoric, and ageless, beyond dogma preaching. You are the creator of all, and once you were worshipped. It seems like, just from the sounds of it, a blessing of being able to finally, free yourself from whatever torture of life and mother yourself, becoming, I feel like this is giving me Empress vibes from the tarot deck. Empress is the mother card. Empress is about nurturing self, is about nurturing others. It's about being a mother to yourself and others, much like this card. So I feel like whatever it is, now is the time to kind of give yourself that grace, to emotionally regulate from coming out of survival mode. This is a blessing that is now coming to you. This is something that now you can relax into, something that you can feel safe to be and to do. I hope that makes sense. All right, next we have Boopy. Cosmic Troll. I'm gonna add you to my list. My name is Tracy, and thank you. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna write that so that I don't forget. Tracy, you're gonna be after Boopy. Boopy's here. I like your name. I like saying your name. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And then CS Crow, I'm gonna add you after Cosmic. You read past your timer, gang. My what now? I have a timer? Since when? I don't like having timers. Timer stresses me out. Boopy! Boopy, I'm gonna do a light card for you. And thank you, kind travelers, for being patient in the line of receiving readings. Yes, it just says yes. Boopy. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. Just say yes. It's so funny. Let's see if I can find if there's anything more that comes with it. I feel like I've seen this card before. I've yet to pull it for myself. Wait, did I pass it? Yeah, I remember seeing this. I hope you can see. It literally just says yes. Yes, 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 yes. Like, that's all it says on both pages. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. I don't know what else to tell you. That's whatever it is that came to your mind about this. If you had any doubts, if you're on the right path, if you had any doubts about something that's just been burning in your head, that you're just like, I don't know, but I really, really think that it's this. Yes. That's what you're getting. First time I've ever gotten a yes card. Oh, no way. Well, I'm glad to provide your first yes. Hello, Bard. Oh, we got a Bard in the tavern. Funny thing is, I don't even know what the yes is for yet. Maybe something from earlier. You know, at the bottom it says protection. Call back the... I'll look this up. Maybe we can get a hint here. Soul retrieval. Let's get a hint here. Let's figure this out together, because I'm also curious. I too would be like, guys, you can't just say yes. There's a lot of things I'm always asking. Yes to what? But sometimes they're like, well, you're not meant to know just yet. And I'm like, great, that's just great. Huh. Let's see if we can get a hint. Just a hint. Oh, I passed it, so hold on. Was it protection? Yeah, protection. No. There it is. I'm like, are we really not gonna find this? Call to protect your energy. Call back your power. May all lost pieces return home. Energetic cords between people, places, object, events. Important to keep checking in your energy. Can you think of checking in your body? You're not getting a hint, man. But you are being called to protect your energy. So whatever this yes is, it seems like a pretty big yes. And that it may be something where people, it's gonna make some people question, like, why did that happen to them? You might get some negative vibes from people, some hint of jealousy, some ego-ness. We call this the evil eye. And it's not like, it's not always like obvious, you know. It could be simple as like even your family member like giving you that doubt. That's kind of like what evil eye is people trying to insert their doubts into you. So you just gotta put that bubble, okay? This yes is gonna place some doubts, and it's gonna test your doubts. So that's what this yes is for. Whatever you've been doubting about, that like in a way that you've been kind of like self-conscious about. So I think that's your hint here. Sorry, Tracy. I hope you're still on. Apologies for taking forever. Tracy, if you're still on, let me know. Cosmic and Crow, let me know if you guys are still here. And then we'll go from there. All right, much appreciated. Bard, oh, thank you for all of the gifts. Wow. I love non-answers from my yeah. Oh man, when you work with low-key, you get that a lot. He's like, you'll see. And I'm like, really? Tell me now. Hey, hey. Yay, Tracy's still here. Okay, cool. Tracy, I want to do a tarot card for you, friend. Cosmic Troll, yay! Okay, Traveler, I like that. I know, me too. But if you catch me calling you a tourist, know that I'm insulting you. That is one word my boyfriend does not like. If you ever want to insult him, call him a tourist. So it's something we use now in the tavern. So if you're annoying us or there's something, we're just like, we're gonna call you a tourist. Clearly. Alright, Tracy, we have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles now is new. So you could always remember Ace 1, right? Ace always represents something new. In this case, it could be a new job, a new career, a new way of making income, a new project, because Pentacles is an earth sign. Earth signs are in the material world, you know, where things you can touch, see, sense, smell, you know, it's all your senses. Earth sign is senses. I guess that's like another way to go about it. A boomer sooner. Hi, welcome. Thank you for following. Oop, nice. Be accused of being the sheep. Exactly. So Tracy, there could be something that's coming in new for you. It could be like new tasks. I'm trying to think of like what other earthly materials I can think of. I don't know, maybe a new home. There's something that you've been working towards, something that you've been planning towards. Maybe you're going on a trip. Something you've been working on. We have 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, I could see this man had planted. He's waiting for the fruits to kind of happen. You know, he's waiting around. He's planted the seeds, and now he's just waiting. And he's just kind of like, when? I like to think of, there's this gif, I don't know if you've seen it. It's a cute little elephant. He's got a giant button that says when, and he just keeps pushing it. That's that's what I always think when I see that card. There's a big like, when is it happening? It's okay. It's gonna happen. It's coming in sooner than you think. Since I'm only pulling short cards here, that's all I could really say much of the matches. So Tracy, I say look forward to it. There's something that you planted a while ago. There's something. Yeah, King of Wands. Maybe it's a passion project. Like, I'm just gonna keep the moon, and that's where I have to stop. So you are meant to walk into the unknown right now and trust and have faith that things are gonna work out. That's what the moon says. The magician underneath it there. You've done the work. You've put in the effort. You've done what you need to. You just need to wait it out now. You just need to let it happen. Let the universe gift it to you. That's what the big hand of the pentacle is. Let the universe give it to you, okay? You don't need to do anything else. You just keep doing you. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't change a thing. Just, you don't have to work harder, okay? That's the point here. You don't have to work harder. Just keep going at the pace you're going. Keep taking the rests when you need to. And let the universe gift it to you, okay? Alright, next we have Cosmic Troll. Alright, Cosmic Troll. I'm gonna do the pretty pastel cards for you. Good night, have a great day today. You too, friends. Earth as in density. Usually don't have to plant the whole garden before seeing a sprout. It's true. It's true. That's just the tip of a good way to go about that.
That's why Napa
have a
believes
good
in
morning.
testing the
Yay,
electrical systems in every
Asmodeus!
vehicle, from the battery
Welcome
to the
to
alternator.
our online community.
And while
Thank
we're
you
a
for
trusted
joining.
solution for the
Thank you.
electrical
I'll call
parts,
it
tools, and
Discordian.
expertise
I like
used,
pastel.
catching
I had a
problems
feeling.
before they become breakdowns,
The
and
guides are
keeping
like,
every vehicle and
I'm
every
like,
business moving full speed ahead.
Starseed, what lights you up? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Alright, what lights you up? Let's find out, shall we? Let's see, Starseed. Bing Bing Bong, thank you for following. The adequate one. Adequate. I'm so bad at saying certain words. But arigato gozaimasu. There it is, Starseed. Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planets. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with the feeling that time is running out and that there's something that they came here to do, create something, or contribute. If you pull this card, it's to confirm that you are a starseed and you're being encouraged to answer the call to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there's much more to life and feel that there's something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet in the hospitals and schools and slums and mansions and stages and edit suits, in parks and nightclubs and taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in some sort of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on Earth like a glorious vacation. What lights you up? I've had this calling as well, and that's why I'm here as the Sage of Chaos. You know, if you would have told me this is what I've been doing 10 years ago, I would have believed it, but I also been like, really? I can see myself doing that. And a part of me has that calling, because it's like, I want that. But 10 years ago version of me was like, I don't know, that's putting myself out there, streaming, being one of those streamers, like, I don't know. Chaos, I like it. I live there. Meados. That's what this whole tavern is. Bing bong, ping bong. Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, how is that? You shared the live. Thank you. I love the card. It really hits. These cards, man, they never lie. Alright, next we have Crow. Crow, let me know if you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. To subscribe to your channel. Also, thanks again. Of course, thank you. Yeah, of course, Tracy. And thank you for stopping by. You are my first person that I did a reading on TubeTube, so thank you. I appreciate it. Ding dong wonton. I'm gonna save that one. That one's funny, especially when I start eating my wonton soup. I'm gonna save that for later. Put that in my pocket. How do I get a read? You just type the letter T in the chat. I should probably put that somewhere. But honestly, it gets me to just chat with you guys. So yeah, if you would like one free card, just one card per traveler, it is you type the letter T. Whoa, we got travelers asking. All right. Let me write y'all's name down. We got Michael, Wood, Johanna, Inadequate. Oh my gosh, thank you for the heart. At your leisure. Thank you. Okay, cool. So sweet. We got let's start with Michael. I'm gonna do a pastel card for Michael. Sorry, I love The Office, so I always think of Michael from The Office. Thank you for the heart, and thank you guys so much for liking the live. I appreciate you guys hitting all those buttons, commenting, because, you know, the algorithm, it helps, and TikTok goes, hey, there's something going on here, and it you know, pushes this out, so thank you. Oh, whoa, hurricane! Coming in with a hurricane of gifts here. Trust your path. Oh my gosh, he's going nuts on all those gifts. Thank you. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is from Michael. Which is funny, because I read this, like, not too long ago. Wait. There it is. Yeah, trust your path. The universe is conspiring. Thank you guys for following. Thank you. I've tried the streaming thing before, on the Purple app. Maybe that card is my permission to do it. I'm actually thinking of going back to the purple app because I don't know how long this area is gonna last. That's why I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. Hurricane, of course I'll get you a reading. Holy hell, with all of those gifts though, I might do Hurricane next because that was a lot of gifts. Thank you. Hear me, cursed. Hi. Fair, I'll have to stag you on the others. Link's always in bio. Okay, so Michael! Trust your path. Right. The universe is conspiring. Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave the path, but to simply keep facing your true north and take one step after another. If you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver. Don't doubt. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow the invisible trail of what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow the highest call of their soul because they are waiting to see the end destination before they take the first step. If you take one baby step each day, within a year you will have taken 365 steps in your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers, do one thing every day in dedication to that. Before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving forward. Open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way that you are planning, but if you have little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you can possibly imagine. Don't micromanage the universe. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. Need I say more, Michael? I know it's hard. I know we want to know the how. How is it going to work out? But that is not your job. Your job is to be a human being and experience life. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Alright, next we have I'm gonna do Hurricane since they did, you know, I feel bad. I feel like they did quite a few gifts. Cinto had an untrained dog running around. Oh no! I'm gonna put Cinto here. Oh my gosh, Hurricane, and he's still going. Thank you so much. All right, and after Hurricane, it's gonna be Joanna, and then Adequate. Adequate, yes, and then after Adequate would be Cinto. So that is my current list. Thank you all for being patient. Patience is a virtue, as my Japanese teacher once told me. So now I share with you. The Hermit with Hurricane. And the Four of Swords underneath. Alright, so the Hermit is represented through Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. Virgo is, I call them the perfectionist sign. But they have like, I call them like the pastel goths. So like Scorpio would be goth, and then Virgos would be like pastel goth, because they love schedules, they love routines, they love having their planners, they love helping people with their schedules and routines, they love having things set in a way that makes sense to them. They like having things in order that makes sense to them. There's a method to their madness. You know, we may not understand it, but they do. I don't mind. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. So the Hermit is all about going within and asking yourself, what are your limiting beliefs? What you no longer believe, what you do believe, right? The Hermit is about going within. Think of a turtle going in its shell, which is funny. In one of my other tarot decks, they have a turtle be the Hermit. Because Virgo is all about that internalized, this is what I want. And it's a time to decide, what do you want? Who are you? What do you want? There's this, you're kind of like in this mental cloudiness. Everything's a bit foggy. You see this old man, he's carrying this lantern through the fog, but you're being asked to walk through the fog. Take one step at a time. It doesn't matter what direction, because right now you're just kind of like in this self-isolation of discovering who you are. This is who I want to believe, And this is what I don't want, you know, like maybe voices of the past are starting to come up, like your art sucks, and you're like, well, I've been working on it, so I don't need to listen to that anymore. And this is the time to kind of give yourself that room, to give yourself that space, that rest. Four of Swords underneath. Swords is air energy, and it's, yeah, it's this, like, there's this mental fog, this mental blurriness, and that's okay. That's part of life. You have to take the time to rest and really kind of go within and ask yourself and check in with yourself. You know, what routines do I want to welcome into my life? What sort of beliefs do I want to change? And that's why you're just kind of like spaced out. And you will be for a time, but it's not forever. You know, don't stay in that mental fog forever. You know, just take the time to clear it out. Walk through the fog to rediscover who you are, and then the mental clarity will come in, and then the fog would disappear. All right, so next we will have Joanna. I'm gonna do a blessing card for you, friend, because we could all use some good news, you know. Oh, dude, you're a bad vibe. Oh no, one mindset. I'd say every accusation is a confession. Don't forget your stick. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you gotta have your hiking stick in the fog. You can't forget your hiking stick in the fog. Thank you. Of course. Oh, of course, of course. And thank you for all of the gifts, Hurricane. I definitely could. I had a feeling. All right, we have a blessing on a journey, speaking of. And then, oh, Joanna, I knew it. A blessing to lift sadness. Sadness, I gotta say, is one of my best friends.
Heart raced as Riven emerged.
I understand sadness. Do you like moths? There's a moth on here. That's so cute.
We can.
I've never noticed that one.
She was ready. She has
And then
an
there's really
Nexplanon to
pretty
prevent
birds on
pregnancy.
this one.
A non-daily
This,
birth control
this card
that
makes me
lasts for
think
3
of like
years. Don't use Nexplanon if you're
a
pregnant or
druid.
mega
What's her
pregnant,
name?
have or had blood clots or certain cancers,
name's
have
like,
liver
like
disease,
Bridget?
liver tumor, or unexplained
I think she's,
vaginal
like,
bleeding.
from
Once the
Celtic.
implant is placed, you and your doctor should feel for
22.
it. If at any time you can't feel the
22
implant,
plus
contact your doctor
2
right away
is,
and use a non-hormonal birth
4,
control
and
method, such as
4
condoms.
is
Removal
about
of the implant may be
foundations.
difficult or impossible
So
if it
let's
isn't where it should
see.
be. While uncommon,
22, a
ectopic
blessing on
pregnancy
your
can occur,
journey.
which can
I
cause
like
serious
birds.
internal bleeding,
What kind of
infertility,
moth?
and even death. You are likely to experience changes to your
I
period.
don't know.
Ovarian
Is
cysts
a
may
pretty
occur
one,
and usually
if you
disappear.
can
Nexplanon
see
may raise the
little-
chance of
little
serious blood
moth guy
clots, which
there.
can cause heart attack, stroke, or death,
I also
especially
like
if you
birds.
smoke
I have
or have
many
other risk
spirit
factors.
animals.
Nexplanon doesn't protect against
that
HIV
are
or STDs.
birds.
Over
a
99%
wide range
effective,
of birds.
no matter the fantasy.
My
Ask your
ancestors
doctor about
really love
Nexplanon.
birds. Okay.
You've reached
All right,
halfway there,
Joanne.
insurance.
A blessing
We
on your
can't come
time
to the
away
phone
from
right now because
home and
we're
on the
busy
road.
doing,
A blessing on the in-between, the liminal
some paperwork
space, and the
stuff for
borderlines you will
yourself.
inhabit. May the road you take be blessed as you begin this journey into the unknown. For while you may have plans and a map and a compass to guide you, there is much that will surprise and amaze you. May the leaving of your home be done with ease, knowing that it will be safe until you return to its shelter once more. May you experience the joy of anticipation. Let the moment of embarkation be a great thrill. When you take flight or board ship, a car, or whatever vehicle that is, you safely cross the miles. Let there be elation. May you encounter kindness upon the road, strangers who show the very best of themselves, and may there be hospitality, delightful turns of good luck, serendipitous, like the Serentipsy meetings. It was fated for you to come here, by the way. And quiet moments, too, so you can finally absorb the adventures of each day. May the adventurous spirit within you be delighted by your wanderings, and may you relish in the full each day upon the strange road you are traveling. May the purpose of your journey be blessed. Joanna, it sounds like you like going on road trips, or you like traveling, and I do too. But I, you know, just for you, I want to read this one. I feel like this one is also much needed. Number 30. Lift your sadness. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe when you turn 30, that's when you can truly lift your own sadness. A blessing to lift the sadness that cloaks you, yet retain the wisdom and lessons it had come to teach you. Sadness is a strange friend, a gloomy mist of feelings that moves through you slowly, softly stifling the growth and dampening the fire within. It can feel like death, this farewell to joy, yet within its sorrow there await you great gifts. So when the time comes for sadness to move on, we ask for this blessing to allow it to slowly, softly lift from you. A diver who has down deep beneath the oceans as you rise, may it slow enough so you can adjust to the happiness, and that will begin to flower again in your heart. May your breath become deeper, your smile begin to light up your face again. May your eyes widen and sparkle at the wonder of all that is about you, and may your limbs find joy and movement once again. May you rise, and with rising bring you with the teachings of the sadness you have experienced, yet to be free from the heaviness that has weighed you down so far below that you seemed apart from other people. May you rejoin others and find pleasure in company once again, and find solace in sharing your experiences. May you not hate the sorrow that came to stay a while, but know its presence brought you something holy, a lasting compassion for the sufferings of others, and sure knowledge that once went below you shall truly rise, and if it come to stay again you will not fear its permanence, for it's temporary and its companionship, and you will again become a creature of gladness to balance the time you have spent within the cave of sorrowful knowledge. Be blessed as the sadness lifts, and what May morning breaks you feel light, glad, and laughter bubbles up from within. Remember that the wheel turns, and take the joy and the shine out in the world. Your candle is relit, friend. It is time to brighten all who meet you with the presence of your light. That was very cute. I love that. I felt that. I don't know if you felt that, but I felt that. Alright, Adequate, it is now your turn, friend. I think that's some kind of hawk moth. I don't really know all my moths. I know lunar moths. They're very, very pretty. From Christelle to Phoenix. Thank you for following, Cinto. Not gonna lie, that card scares me to death. Which one? I don't know, I'm 50. Wow. Which, give us a reading. Well, hello there, horrific developer. First off, manners. You gotta type the letter T in the chat if you would like one card. Traveler. The journey card. Whoa, why does a journey card scare you? I'm curious to hear. May your limbs find movement. Okay, Adequate. There we go, horrific. We'll add you after Cinto. Adequate, I am going to do a tarot card for you. And we have Lyra. Yay! So if anybody else would like a free reading, those who are just popping in, Traveler, we just ask. You type the letter T in the chat. That's it. It's kind of like a mark of consent that I could do the reading. We could talk to your guides, my guides talk to your guides, and then talk to me, and then I talk to you. It's gonna be the Hermit again. No, we have 10 of Pentacles. That's funny. I don't journey, and the next journey, an unknown, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at is the great unknown. But that's what's so great about journeys and the unknown. It gives us the opportunity to experience life like the hobbits leaving the Shire. We're going on an adventure. That's the whole point, love. And when we do go on a journey, even if it's just a journey to the grocery store, that counts as a journey, ma'am. That counts. Going to the movie theaters, going to the restaurant, going to a friend's house, all of those are journeys. They all count. The great unknown is death. Well, that's one path. I mean, no matter what path you take, we all end up on death's path. So, it's just a matter of which path do you want to take to get there. We have many, many years before we reach that. And we just gotta enjoy what we have right now. Enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination, as they say. Okay, Adequate, sorry. 10 of Pentacles, and what do we have underneath? The Empress. Wow, I don't know. Adequate. We just have good vibes all around. I feel like what it is that you've been working on is your home life, your security, your stability, things that bring you that feeling of being stable. Because 10 of Pentacles is like, you know, one of those very positive, happy cards. Prom. Thank you for following. Thank you. Sounds like it's time the fear will drive you. You don't want fear to be the driver. fear can be the passenger, not the driver. Don't let fear be the driver. You've all seen Inside Out. You don't want fear being the driver. Come on. It's like a video game with multiple endings. 100%. 100%. 100%. Like, that's exactly what life is. Alright. So yeah, adequate. 10 of Pentacles. Let me see what it says in the book here. But 10 of Pentacles is about that security, the like, you know, look at this happy family. They got like happy dogs. We got grandpa sitting in the corner there doing I don't know what. We got like mom and dad like talking to each other, the kid playing with the dog. So like it's all happy vibes. And then same with the Empress underneath. The Empress is being that like self-nurturing mother, being that mother we've always wanted. Represents success, has a strong material foundation, encountered a partner in your career. Oh, that part I didn't know. You can encounter your partner at your job place. That could be something. And then let me see anything extra that I haven't said about the Empress. Happiness, success, harvest, carefree, full family life, good environment, beauty, arts, contact with nature. Yeah. Her dominion over planting things. The Empress represents the productivity of the subconscious, seeded by the mind. She is destined to be the embodiment of growth in the natural world, fertility, and that people know or believe from their hearts. Yeah. So the seeds that you've been planting in your subconscious mind, the way we treat our subconscious mind, being our self-soothing mothers, right? Will bring you that security, stability. Will bring you that success. 10 of Cups, like, yeah, dude, like, whatever is going on in your life, it's gonna be so much better than you expect it to be, or maybe it's like starting to feel that way. So like, what else can I say? Cinto, I hope you're still in the chat. And then we have Horrific and then Lyra. So let me know who's in the chat, who's available. Fair point. I meant motivation. This is painful already. I met my Empress and had to give her up. Now I'm lost in density. She built a home we couldn't inhabit. Yay, Cinto, you're here. Okay. Hi. Good. Just been streaming, doing some readings for peeps. I've been calling everybody in here traveler, and they're like, I like that. And I'm like, yeah, if I call you a tourist, so know that I'm insulting you.
Yeah, that's my take on it. Tourist is the worst insult.
So I'm like, if you hear someone call you a tourist in this tavern, know that it's an insult.
Yeah. Very true.
Okay, she is sharing her gift of wisdom. I sure am. But it's honestly more like, I'm just pulling out what you already know within yourself, the truth that already exists within you. I'm bringing it to the conscious mind. That's all I'm doing. Cinto, I'm gonna do pastel card for you. I like these pastel cards. They're so pretty. Just like all of you. If you didn't know. All of you. All of you are so pretty. Oh, so pretty. So very pretty. But you can see it. I'm pretty. It's true. Oh, it's funny that this song, I just realized what song was playing. This song was written by my boyfriend who was just here. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Look at that, speaking of sharing wisdoms. Huh?
That's never happened.
What?
Pulled a pair of jeans and it was the first pair I grabbed.
You see, don't worry about it, love. See, just because you're like half asleep, you're not even thinking about it. Alright, Cinto. Share your voice. Share your voice. I wonder if you like to sing, or if you're a writer, or you like yapping, you like talking to people. Maybe you like to be a comedian. Maybe you like sharing jokes. You like making people laugh.
Now that's what I call a happy
It's gotta be like
end.
over here. No? Dude, how do I do this? How do I like miss it every time?
It's just blah.
Let's see. Wait, did I? Haha, found it.
Reese's meets Oreo.
Okay.
Now you meet.
You're being
our
called to
Reese's
share your voice,
Oreo
perhaps by
cups.
speaking up in a
It's the
relationship or
collab
through
everyone's
writing,
been asking
speaking,
for.
singing, or some
Who
other
knew
form of
giving into
creative
peer
expression.
pressure
Yeah,
could
whatever
taste
you
this
say.
good?
We can, we
you
each
did.
hold truth deep within us that longs to
I'm a
be
Denny's
expressed,
super
sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. It carries
y'all
with
can chill
wisdom
now.
that can
With our new
only be
slamming
gained
meal
through the
deals, you
soul
can feed
history and
everyone
growth.
and still get
By
dessert.
remembering,
If
tapping
you've got
into,
room.
and expressing this
Good
unique
luck.
tone, we
Denny's new
not
slamming
only
meal
heal
deal
ourselves,
starting at
we also
$5.99.
heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of your home. Your individual voice's most powerful sound current on this planet, so if you keep your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting your unique soul speak through us, we discover that actually we have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There's never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone, and that the world needs your unique tone in your order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. That's what I got for you, Cinto. That's what I got for you, Cinto. Horrific, let me know if you're here, and Lyra, let me know if you're here. All the above. Look at that. I like that my cards weren't about what to do. I love that too, because sometimes figuring out what to do is for us to do. I like to have that validation of knowing that my feelings are valid, knowing that I'm on the right track. Yes, perfect. Hello, Black Blood Dam. Hello, thank you, of course, and thank you all. Thank you for the gift. Horrific Developer. I'm gonna do another pastel card. I've been loving these pastel cards. I'm excited for you. We're excited to hear what you have to share with the class. Wow, this one flipped over. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Oop. Let's find out, shall we? What's going on? Let's see. Who? I always like saying that word, like the way that the caterpillar does in Alice in Wonderland. Who are you? Let's see. Who or what is triggering you? If I can find the frickin' page. Nope. Oh, whoa, found it. Mirror. The filter of your own experience is now experienced live 90% of the time. Through our own projections, when someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what you could be mirroring back to you. When you have felt like this before, could they have been opportunities to heal something in you, or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who admire the pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise or envious of, the put down if we do not realize that they trigger something in us that's still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. What is triggering you? Who or what? What is in what is it in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? I think those are such powerful questions, and questions I always ask on a daily for myself, because those moments when you feel that anxiety, when you feel that anger coming up, when you feel just those strong emotions, you can either let that emotion drive you and then you start acting on them and then you regret those actions, or we could take a moment to step back and say, you know what? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I so anxious right now? Take a break on the bottom. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. We don't need to work so hard. You know, this past year of starting the Serentipsy Tavern, for example, it became very triggering for me when people asked me what I did for work, because my family ties our work to our identity, you know, and I had to work that feeling within me that, you know, family members judging me because I'm not working. This is my job. This is what I do. And I travel, I work at raves. I get paid to help people not die at raves. and then I also do a bunch of side hustles. I do my tarot readings, I create books, I make spells, I do Reiki healing, and I also do art commissions every now and then. So, you know, it's kind of like I work for me, and that took me a while to work off those feelings that bring up that anxiety that I'm a delinquent, a hooligan, I'm not worthy to be part of society, you know. And I know all of it. I knew from a standpoint that it was dumb. I knew that, like, it doesn't matter, and I know that one day I'm gonna be proud and happy with what I'm doing. And this year, you know, everything started changing. I'm gonna be a feature creator at one of my favorite anime video game conventions in Las Vegas. So I get to go to the Creators Lounge. I get to meet a bunch of people. I have a discount code that people can use if you want to go and buy your ticket. I have an exciting opportunity to be working on a Norse mythology Circus du Soleil themed show. I'm writing the music for it right now. So that's why I've kind of been busy and I haven't really been streaming as much as I would like. But I'm thinking that maybe I'm using my streams to show you guys my art, you know, like why work in silence when I can talk to you guys? So that's why I have my arts and crafts streams. So those moments, it's powerful. They're powerful. They're meant to help you. They're not meant to set you back. In fact, it may feel like you're going backwards, but you're not. You're moving forwards. I promise. Alright, Lyra, I hope you're still here. Let me know if you are. If not, those who are still popping in, type the letter T. I'm probably going to take in maybe 2 more readings, and then I'm going to close at the tavern. Because it is now, what time is it? It's 6 a.m. now. Wow. Start the day with a reading. How about that? Oh, the nervous system. And the nervous system, indeed. I saw an angel in the marble and carved it until I set him free. Michelangelo. That's a very... I like that quote. Very nice. Who doesn't want to burn away for capitalism? Right? Who doesn't want to sacrifice her soul for the greater good of the government? Lyra, sweet, you're still here. Sweet. And then Enrique, I feel like I've seen your name here before, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. If you've been here before, welcome back to the Serentipsy Tavern. If you have not, welcome to the Serentipsy Tavern. Lyra, I'm going to do a tarot card for you. And then we'll do Enrique. And then if someone else would like one. So Lyra, the way I do my readings, I don't answer any personal questions. I do offer personal readings if you want me to answer a personal question. But when I do my live readings, because I am the Sage of Chaos, I operate on chaos. Therefore, I simply ask my guides to speak to your guides, who then speak to me, and I speak to you, and we tell you what you need to hear at this current time. At this very moment, right now. Today. What's today? February 4th. And we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles underneath. Okay. So, Page of Cups. I like to pick up on Pisces energy with this card because pages, I know the word immature has a negative connotation to it, but immature is not negative in this sense. Immature in the sense of, like, they don't take life seriously. The pages don't take life seriously. It's not a serious card. So the Page of Cups represent the way we feel. Don't take your feelings so seriously. The Page of Cups is about all having fun. He's supposed to have water in his cup, but he's got a fish. Because he thinks it's funny. Because I have fish in my cup. So the Page of Cups is asking you, how can you look at life with more, in a romantic kind of sense of like the Pisces energy. Because Pisces energy, they romanticize life. They wear these rose-colored glasses. They're probably the most romantic sign out of the zodiac, and that's why, I don't know if y'all noticed, a bunch of rappers, a lot of deep artists are Pisces.
I was ready to tear heaven's part to be with you.
With Pisces,
Yes, we can.
it's a double-edged sword because
She has Nexplanon to prevent
they have
pregnancy,
a very
non-daily
active
birth control that
imagination.
lasts for 3
So
years.
it's
Don't use
asking
Nexplanon if
you,
you're pregnant or may
how
be
can you
pregnant,
use
have or
that
had blood
imagination
clots
in
or
your
certain
favor?
cancers, have
Because
liver
the
disease, liver
dark
tumor, or
side
unexplained
of
vaginal
it
bleeding.
is
Once the
using
implant
your
is placed, you and your
imagination for
doctor
the
should feel fine.
worst,
If at any
thinking
time you
of the
can't feel the
worst
implants, contact your
possible
doctor right away and use a
outcomes, thinking of the
non-hormonal
worst
birth control method,
possibilities,
such as
thinking of
condoms.
just the
Removal of the implant
absolute
may be
worst
difficult or impossible if it
scenario.
isn't where it should be.
We
While
tend to
uncommon,
do that a
ectopic
lot.
pregnancy can
That's
occur,
why this
which can
card
cause
is
serious
under
internal
here. You
bleeding,
see, the Five of
infertility, and even
Pentacles
death.
is telling
You
me
are
that
likely
you've
to
been
experience
feeling
changes
left
to your
out. You've
period.
been feeling
Ovarian
like no
cysts
one
may occur and
cares
usually disappear.
about you. You
Nexplanon
feel like
may raise
people
the
don't
chance of serious
understand you. You
blood
feel like
clots,
people
which
don't
can
want
cause
you
heart attack,
around. You
stroke,
feel
or
like
death,
people
especially
don't
if you
invite
smoke
you.
or have other
They
risk factors.
exclude
Nexplanon
you.
doesn't protect
Because
against
this
HIV
card,
or
as you can
STDs.
see, we have like
Over
these
99%
people
effective,
outside in the
no matter
snow
the
and it's
fantasy.
cold and
Ask
it's
your
a
doctor
warm
about
church.
Nexplanon.
And they're waiting for an
You've reached
invite to
halfway
go
there,
in, but
insurance. We can't
to
come to the
church
phone right
they
now
can
because
just
we're
go
busy
in.
doing,
They don't need to be invited.
say work
They don't
stuff.
need to
Work
just
stuff.
ask permission. They can. That's that's the point of a safe space. That's the point of the church. It's here's the tavern. You are more than welcome. We popped up for a reason. So so I feel like at this current time right now, what it is that you need to kind of be focused on is asking yourself, where are you self-isolating yourself? Where are you saying, I can't fit in because they don't get me. I can't fit in because no one understands me. No one gets me. No one wants me around. Where are you having that conversation in your head? And how can you change the narrative? How can you bring that imagination to the positive instead of thinking of the worst outcomes? They don't want me around. What if they do want you around? What if they do want to hang out with you? What if love wants to find you? Oh my gosh, the song that's playing right now is called Be Kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the people around you. You know, there's some people, sure, that you can't trust, but you can trust me. You can trust the people here in this tavern. We're here for a reason. There's always someone, okay? You don't have to self-isolate. You don't have to remind yourself why you have to be alone. You don't have to be alone, okay? How can you romanticize your life is, I guess, the bigger question here. All right, Enrique. Let me catch up on chat here. Like absurdism? I love absurdism. I love that you brought that up. Yes. 5 a.m. here, the tapper's been hiding. DeRaisin. I know, we've been dodging you this entire time. I am a Pisces, and I'm so serious. Read to filth, I guess. Sadly not reading today. Capitalism is here to take me away. Oh no, Enrique, I just got to you. Oh, Conrad, thank you for following. Okay, Enrique, the next time you pop in the tapper, I'm gonna do my best to try and remember your name. Let me say, have you Enrique Leal the 4th. I'm gonna do my best to remember your name here. The next time you pop into my tavern, I'll do a reading for you. I'll throw in a little extra fortune cookie paper with it for sticking around until capitalism pulls you away. Nevor, thank you for following. Thank you guys. We vibrate the frequency of chaos. Yes, that's why we're all here. I all summoned you here today. for that reason. Okay, cool beans, cool beans. I'll take one more reading. If you would like a free 1-card reading of what it is that you need to hear today, right now, this current time, all you need to do is type the letter T in the chat. The abyss is home. The void is my natural state. But yeah, I'll take one more. So type the letter T. Durazen, yay! Alright, we're gonna end the reading here with Durazen. Thank you guys so much for supporting the tavern, for being here, for showing up so dang early in the morning. You guys have been great, have been swell. And today, how much money I made today? I made $1.17. Ain't that great? I know it's a rip. What's your favorite recharge ritual? That is such a great question. I have quite a few things. It depends on what it is I like to recharge on. So for example, energetically, if I've been feeling like fatigue, if I've been feeling kind of weak, like a bit depressed and this sadness, I would like to just cuddle, and I would show you, but my cat's cuddling with it right now. I have this giant plushie, you call him Long Boy. I like to cuddle up with Long Boy, or with my boyfriend, watch movies, TV shows, eat ice cream, eat comfort food. If I've been feeling anxious, if I've been feeling like I have a lot of energy, then I like to do Tai Chi and yoga, because they help slow down that energy. If my mind just has been buzzing and I'm brain fog and I can't think and I'm just overthinking and overwhelmed, then I like to go hiking, and I like to talk to my giant tree in the backyard. He's a great guy. He's becoming a really good friend of mine. And the trees around, I like to talk to the trees and the birds and the animals who stroll through. There's a cat who kind of comes and visits me every now and then. He's pretty chill. So yeah, I have quite a few rituals. Maybe I should make a video about that. Thank you for that idea. That's such a good question. Hello, Rose. Unfortunately, I am done with readings for tonight, but I will be live again. I'll do my best to go live again. Oh, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. I might be too tired, because I like to go to meet up with friends, and we spin some fire on Wednesday nights. That's what we do on Wednesday nights. We go spin fire. That tree is a good friend of mine. Oh, dude, trees are great. If you guys haven't tried, I highly recommend. Go talk to the trees. The trees love talking. Just saying. Oh, thank you, Gravy Robin. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday's my D&D day. No way. I was pulling this for Durazen, right? So we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Swords underneath. Durazen, my friend. We were just talking about this. We need to learn how to rest. We need to learn how to take a break. We need to learn to give that mental health just a recovery. You know what? This is one of the recovery rituals. So if you've been having this like mental fogginess, mental kind of like you feel stumped, you feel like you're overthinking, you feel like you're in your head a lot, you feel like you're just thinking a lot. I think, just personal theory, because I've been studying a lot, go to school for social behavior science. When the mind is racing a lot, it's kind of like your mind is just too focused into the future. So if we can bring it back to the present, which is why taking a walk, talking to the trees, natures, animals love talking too. If you'd be surprised how clear your animals actually do understand you when you're talking to them. You don't want to talk to them baby boys. Like they get annoyed sometimes with that. You don't need to do that to them. You can talk to them like how we talk to each other. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, Durazen, you are someone that's so reliable. You are someone that is there for everybody else. You're the kind of friend that, like, you spot your friend $5 if they need it. You're the type of friend that's like, I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Let's go eat. And your friend's like, well, I don't have money. And you're like, I didn't ask if you had money. I asked if you were hungry. And I'm hungry. So you are someone that a lot of people tend to depend on because you're reliable. But sometimes it gets to you. Sometimes, you know, you give, and you just need to remember to give yourself that break too. You need to give to yourself too, friend. We need to be there for ourselves. You know, a queen knows her limits. Okay, royalty, good leadership knows their limits. They know when they can give and when they need to receive and when they need to take a break. Okay. Firepoint Wednesday. Yeah. I went to a gym this morning and I just rested in the steam room, and the body speaks when we listen. It's true. A book I highly recommend people should read is Gerber Mate, When the Body Says No. Because it's true. We need to learn how to listen to our bodies just a little bit more. Let them cook. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Super fan. Whoa. Look at that. Definitely in my take a break chapter. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is one of those big take a break cards. Hi. Midlight Purple. I like your name. And purple is one of my favorite colors. But alright. I believe I'm going to end my stream here. It is now 6:20 a.m. and I may go drive for some Uber Eats or something. I don't know. We'll see. May I have a card? I am closing up the tavern. Sorry, dear traveler. I apologize. Next time I go live is usually the weekends, because normally these days I take the days to take care of myself, recharge myself. I have like dentist appointments. I got a couple things I need to ship out from my other store, and then I have Firepoint Wednesday tonight. So yeah, all right, that's all right. Don't worry, I'll be live again. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll be here. I'll make sure to hit that follow button, and that way you can know when I go live. I also have a Discordia is what I call it here. Santa Bravo. Aw, thank you for the gift, guys. I really appreciate it. Live well and thrive, friendo. You too, friend. So yeah, next time I go live, I think I have it set up to be Sunday. Yeah, pretty sure it's Sunday. I'm getting Invincible. What's that? Alright, oh, Invisalign. I couldn't read the word. Wow. Congrats. You know, I wish I had that option all those years ago. That came out like after high school for me, and I was like, but I had braces. Alright, whatever. It's cool. But thank you all so much. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. I think it's great that I had started some of the day with readings with you guys. May you walk your path in safety and in light. You too, friend. You too. Have a great Wednesday. You as well, Gravy. You stay gravy, and I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.
From athletic stuff like a full court pickup game, swish, like ish stuff like a half-mile stroll.